area right off the backside of my farm. Now I bring in a little bit of tree mass and slowly put subject matter into it. And I think what happens is it's enabling someone to be more expressive through their art by simplifying these arrangements. The landscape is dominated by the horizon, it's dominated by the sky. I'm taking advantage of that, and then I'm juicing it up with my colors, and I'm having a whole lot of fun doing it. It's just, I guess it's as simple as that. Where some of my other techniques are changing is, because I'm using these boards and these things, is I'm also able to use water with my pastels. And I'm using alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. And I'm using less fixatives. I used to be, kind of like a fixative junkie. There was fixatives all through the paintings, and I was really layering and thinking. Now I'm using such rich, handmade pastels on this heavy sandpaper. I don't really even need to use the fixatives that much anymore. I just keep layering the pastels on, and they stick, kind of like oil paintings. Once in a while, I'll do a little brush wash on the painting ahead of time to get an idea where I'm going. But I think that it's just really great to see pastels function almost as if they were oil paints. They're loose, they're liquid, they look brushed to a degree. They seem, you know what I mean? They don't look scratchy, and I think that that's always been one of the problems with pastels, is people feel like they're drawings, they're not paintings. And the other wonderful discovery I found was I started using museum glass on the pastels, and you really can't notice that there's glass there. So there's kind of a trick, and you see them as looking like a real space versus a little bit of a reflection. Let me answer any questions. I haven't already said enough.
What about buying those pastels?
The pastels that I have? Well, I left a little set there. A lot of folks have been taking my workshops and found that I've got this little set of pastels. They're Terry Ludwig pastels. He has his own company and his website. You can buy pastels from them. If you ever visited my website, I list all the places I buy products from, so that you could have that same event.
So we have 3 sets here for sale.
Yeah, yeah. And the same thing with the papers. I brought some papers too, but my website is very comprehensive in that I do teach, so I have a lot of people go visit the website, and they'll find my sources, they'll find my subject matter, they'll find some of my philosophies on what I'm talking about, and I think it'll be good for you. You had a question over here. Somebody? Oh, it was Ron. Ron.
I just wanted to ask you to tie this in to the history that you come from. I know that you always give credit